Dad? Hope you're doing well. Looking live from Rockdale. Yep, I'm live. I'm live. About to go live on YouTube. To share some of this crazy stuff that I'm gonna do with other people, trying to help. That's what we're here for, helping people. Appreciate you being here. All right, let's get started. I'll see you guys on the other side. Thanks for being here.
There we go. We're live. We're live on YouTube. What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for being here. Again, I am Brian White, and this is the Video Zeus YouTube channel. Hey, we make videos about making videos on this channel, and so I'm here to help you guys do what you do, whether it's making videos for YouTube, making videos for your business, making videos with Zoom or Google Meet or whatever for your course, everything. So that's what I do. And today I was going to share some tips and tricks through some channel reviews of your channels to perhaps give you some feedback to the things that you can improve on, some things that you're doing right, all that good stuff. If you have a YouTube channel and you want me to look at it, go ahead and drop it in the chat and tag at Video Zeus so I can see it. Because once that chat starts blowing up, it's hard to keep up with it without seeing that little orange tag thing there. So, all right. So yeah, we got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 so far that people have submitted. And I'm going to be happy to go through those in just a minute. And, but yeah, I was just going live on Facebook over in the YouTube and video marketing group on Facebook that's sponsored by the Video Zeus YouTube channel, and we're just sharing some of the love over there, trying to bring some people over here. And so let me know if you're here. Drop a link in the chat, drop a message in the chat, let me know you're here, let me know if the audio in the video looks and sounds good, and then I'll get started. I've actually this week I've actually got this little, I don't know, this thing over the microphone to prevent it from popping my peas, so to speak. I was using this little foamy thing over it, and just wasn't protecting it enough to where when you, for some reason, when you make the P pronunciation, it kind of will make this popping sound in the microphone, and it's something that always happens with anyone. So so this little thing here, I don't know what you call it, but it's on here now, and it's I was testing it earlier, and it takes away the popping the peas. That's what we call it in the TV land. So Joe Divine at Divine Reptiles, thank you so much for being here, my man, and moderating. You're the best moderator ever. Yes, you are. Luke Thompson is here, and we're going to start off with a question. I love it. Super quick before you start. What do you think of YouTube Shorts? Yeah, YouTube Shorts, man, I love it. I think YouTube Shorts are a great way to get a lot of exposure quickly to a channel that's maybe small or established as well. It's certainly, this whole vertical video kind of revolution is here, and certainly there's lots of cool things that people are doing over on TikTok and Instagram Reels that can be repurposed over into YouTube Shorts. And if you're not familiar with YouTube Shorts is its own little algorithm on YouTube. Videos have to be 60 seconds or less. They need to be vertical or square, and I would recommend having like a short, punchy title. It could be a original video that you record with your phone in selfie mode. It could be a 16:9 video that you format into a vertical format to repurpose that. So I see a lot of people doing that on YouTube on Shorts, is repurposing widescreen video into like the vertical video. Might looks a little pixelated, but certainly works. I know Joe Divine at Divine Reptiles has been cracking on the YouTube Shorts, and he's seen a lot of good success for his channel. You know, a couple thousand views, you know, within a day. That's a really good response. I know Mike over at Evolve Inc. Has done a couple, perhaps, maybe, but I think overall it's a good way to break into getting more exposure to your channel. It can help you grow your channel, all that good stuff. Recommended apps for editing shorts or just editing in general. I would recommend an app called CapCut, CapCut. It's available on the Android as well as the App Store for iOS, and it's a 100% free mobile video editing application. It's what I use. I used to use an application called InShot, but InShot does have a barrier of entry. You have to pay like $3 to remove the watermark, and I find that CapCut has got just a bunch more features and effects. You can do green screen in there super easy. You can remove the background without a green screen in there. You can do masking. You can do all this crazy stuff that you typically would have to do in like a video editing software like Premiere Pro or Final Cut or After Effects. You can all do all that on your phone. So definitely check out CapCut, Luke. It's gonna blow your mind. What's cool about CapCut is it's made by ByteDance, which are the creators behind TikTok. So it's got a lot of that functionality in there for TikTok, but you can edit vertical, square, 4x5, 16:9, any sort of format video, and you're good to go. So, all right. Well, I've talked enough. Thank you, Luke. That was a great question, my man. Let me go ahead and take a look at this YouTube channel called Meet the Nomads. So it was funny. They had submitted their channel last week. No, I think it's been about 2 weeks ago. They submitted their channel because last week was Thanksgiving here in the States, and so it was. I was not here. I was in Ohio visiting family, and so they had submitted their channel, and at the time they were kind of chugging along. I'm pretty sure they were under 1,000 subscribers, and then they put this video out about this national park in Thailand. This one right over here. You can't see my mouse on the screen, but it's the one, over here. It's Chao Suk, something like that. But ever since that video, posted that video, it must have been shared by somebody somewhere because it just blew up. Blew up for his channel. 25,000 views it has right now. I think at the time he posted it, within a couple days, it had like 5,000 or 10,000 views, and it has absolutely blown up his channel and has surpassed him past the 1,000 subscriber mark. And I believe he's still working towards that 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. But it was funny because he submitted the channel, and then like a week ago he replied back and said, "Hey, actually, I don't know if I need you to review my channel. My channel is blowing up, so I'm gonna review it anyways, my man, because you submitted it." But it seems like whatever you did in that video has really kind of sparked this kind of like rush of crazy, people that are just into you and your wife doing your vlogs, so overall the channel looks good. Let me go back to the home page here. This is the home page, and let me pause it without your mouth open. There you go. All right, so and just looking at your channel from a bird's eye view, we have a couple things going. We got a good channel banner that's easy to read. It's visually appeasing. It talks about your video schedule, that you upload videos weekly, all that good stuff. It's got some social media links in there. Like it's the Instagram and the Facebook. Those are, they look cool on there, and it's great to let people know that you're also on those platforms. I'm not a big fan of that because it takes people off of the platform. If I click that Instagram button, it's going to take me to Instagram and away from YouTube and away from your channel and away from the opportunity to perhaps watch more of your content. So I personally don't put those links on there because I just want people to stay on my channel and to stay on YouTube, and that's what YouTube wants as well. But they certainly give you this functionality just because. Additionally, you got to think about like the people that are on YouTube. are sometimes not people that go on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. So, just because you have an Instagram and you're on it doesn't mean your viewers are on it as well. But nonetheless, it's good to have that branding up there. The profile image you have of you and your wife there hugging on each other is great. From a small, if that thing was shrunk down really small, it might be a little tough to figure out what is actually inside. You could probably tell that there are two people in there. I would maybe increase the size of that photo, bring your faces really out of it, or into it more, so we can see your eyes and your facial expressions. But nonetheless, it works. Meet the Nomads. I like the channel name. It's cool. You got the nomadic vibe going. So it's a cool name. It definitely fits with the travel vlog, and it's pretty creative. So I would say you got the channel. You got it looks like your most popular video right here as your kind of channel trailer thing, and that's good. That's good. It's a spot that you could put a channel trailer there, and I think Mike's has messed with one a channel trailer before. It's kind of hit or miss. It's like typically people can tell what your channel is about just by the branding on your YouTube banner, and more importantly, not everyone ever really makes it to your channel page. You can subscribe to a channel from the video page. So really, this channel page is just for branding purposes. If someone wants to learn more about your channel, they're going to go and check out your channel page, and then hopefully get excited enough, if they haven't already, to click that subscribe button. One thing I would recommend that this guy do, the Meet the Nomads channel do on their channel, is, and you can't really see it very well on the screen here, but as well as I can see it on mine, but they only have 2 rows of videos. And inside the YouTube studio, you can go in there and customize it and add more rows of your own content. One of those rows could be a playlist. It could be a single playlist, or it could be a playlist of playlists. But I would just flesh it out a little bit. And I know you have playlists up here. So, the Thailand road trip series, I would put that on the homepage just to let other people know that, especially since that one video about Thailand is kind of blown up. Let people know that you have more content about Thailand, because that's content I would be doing more of. And so, yeah, adding just some more customization to the channel page would be great. But overall, it looks good. I guess maybe talk about the thumbnails. The thumbnails are good. I'm never here to say your thumbnails are bad, because I know how challenging it can be to, one, you got to make videos and you got to edit videos, and then 2, you got to become like this graphic designer person, then make good thumbnails. So the fact that you have custom thumbnails is like, boom, that's a step in the right direction. What I will say, there's a couple things just by looking at them on your uploads page here, is like this one right here, your 25,000 view video, the timestamp in the bottom right corner blocks the word masterpiece. Now, we can tell as an audience that it says masterpiece, but from a branding perspective and perhaps a credibility perspective, I would and do be mindful of putting text down in that area, because it will be blocked by the timestamp. These timestamps will show up on the channel pages. They also show up on the home page, the browse features, and the search results page. So that timestamp is there, and there's no way around it. And so just design thumbnails that don't have text down in that area. The same goes for your floating market Bangkok video thumbnail. The word market is getting covered by the thumbnail or by the timestamp. So again, it's just certainly we can tell maybe that it says market, but it's more of just like a credibility thing. Like, they should know better and not have that there type of thing. So don't make your viewers second guess, how awesome you are just because they can't read what your thumbnails are. Plus, it will actually improve your click-through rate if people can read the entire thumbnail. And I would also say that some of your thumbnails got they look good. I mean, like I said, I'm not here to say like you got bad thumbnails, because you don't. Some of the text is hard to read. I would maybe do less text and make that text stand out with a drop shadow behind it, or like a black outline, or I kind of like this Best Island purple text here. It kind of pops out pretty nicely, and it's purple, which is like, it kind of pops out because there's no purple on YouTube page anywhere. It's white, black, and red. So I kind of like that color. I think Mike used to use some sort of blue at Evolve Inc., some sort of like blue color that always popped, and I always liked that too. So yeah, thumbnails look decent. Like I said, just work on some of those things I mentioned, and yeah. Awesome. What do you think? What do you think about that channel? Let me know in the chat below what you think about that channel. If you agree with some of those things I was suggesting, that whole thing. And listen, I'm not the expert on YouTube channels, pages, home pages, whatever you call them, either. So I'm just basing some feedback based off of what I've picked up along the way. I've watched other channels doing channel reviews and picked up some things that they talk about, and I'm throwing some things in there that I picked up that they don't pick up. So all that good stuff. But nonetheless, I think it's it's fun for people to kind of be here and to see it, and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's get, if there's no questions in the chat, I'll continue on with the next channel. Let me cue this up here. I'm going to give shout outs to Evolve Inc. and Divine Reptiles. Thank you for being here. You guys are the moderators of the group chat. That's awesome. Thank you. All right. What is happening? All right. So the next channel we're going to review is K_Kevin. Now this guy is certainly I appreciate the submission. Thank you. It looks like you're just having some fun on YouTube, and that's totally cool. I mean, you got to have fun first, right? And having fun, making videos, getting views, editing videos, doing cool thumbnails and fun sketches and dances. You know, I mean, it's all part of the process. And so, and I say that just by looking at your channel, like, you know, it looks like you're somewhat consistent. That you've been kind of tinkering with different types of videos and all that good stuff, and that whole thing. So, Kevin, just some feedback on the channel, like, and again, I'm all about the credibility thing. Like people go to my channel, like they're like, boom, it's got a good branding, good graphic, good thumbnails. You know, this easy to consume content, right? It's very clickable, is what I would say. Very clickable, watchable, and shareable, as my friend Jeremy Vest would say. All right, so right off the bat, just your channel banner up here. I would just, you know, try and figure out what the format is. It's like a 2500 pixel type of graphic to put up in there so we can read it, because I have no idea what it's saying up there. Maybe it says the word smash, but if you could format that a little better so it fits, like we saw in the example with the Meet the Nomads, so it fits in there nice and neat, that'd be great. I like your profile icon. It's, I don't know what it's like, some sort of, it's you kind of looking cool, and it's got some cool, I don't know, effect in there. It's cool. It stands out. Looking at your videos, certainly you just need to, you know, you're experimenting with videos, and you're certainly going to be posting more videos in the future. He does these like dances and raps and, you know, kind of that TikTok style video type stuff. So he's got some stuff going on. His thumbnails are, you know, he's got the custom thumbnails enabled. That's awesome. I would, you know, I do see the subscribe button in your thumbnail, in multiple thumbnails, and I think, like, to me, that's a little spammy. What that tells me is that you're just like here to like get people to subscribe. You're like, please subscribe to my channel, and I think people come to YouTube to watch content, to be entertained, to be educated or inspired, and they're not here necessarily to subscribe to your channel. If your videos are funny or you learn something or they make you think bigger about something, then that's their privilege or right to then subscribe to your channel, and boom, you've earned a subscriber. But to be like overly kind of like out there about subscribing to your channel, I wouldn't do it, man. I think it turns people off. My man Joe is echoing that channel banners are a pain in the butt to get sized right, and nothing could be nothing could be more accurate. They certainly don't make it easy to design it properly, unless you have some sort of like professional, like something like Photoshop, because you can make the you just have to see it the way the graphics set up. It's set up to be viewed across different devices, whether you're on a TV, a tablet, a computer screen, or a mobile phone. So they have all this like dead space built in around the little rectangle that you could potentially flesh out as well. But that little rectangle is all that shows on this little screen, as well as on mobile, and I think tablets. But it can be challenging. It can be challenging to get it to size properly. So, all right, Kevin, keep rocking and rolling. Keep going into the video journey. Stay away from the subscribe buttons, and I think you'll have fun and get a better response from your viewers. Let's jump right over to Divine Reptiles, since he's asking. He's like, why haven't you changed? Oh, my bad, man. I'm reading the chat wrong. It's hard to read the chat and talk on camera. Yeah, man, you were echoing that it's hard to change the banner, man, and that's why you haven't changed it. I know, man. I feel you. Nah, you've actually done a good job with your banner. I like the blue. It pops. The Divine Reptiles. I think actually you have an updated logo, so that would be cool if you could figure out what size to do it. But I know you have a new logo, and it's got a different font on it, and it's more branded like a real brand type of thing. I love the photo, man, on your banner. It's just wacky. And you're like a wacky guy, man. A wacky guy. You have fun on your videos. If anyone is here that likes to be entertained, whether you like snakes or reptiles or not, Joe brings the energy on every video, and it's always fun to watch you. So good job. But I will go ahead and look at your channel and give you some feedback. Of course, you and I talk about stuff all the time on through group chat, and so nothing I'm saying is gonna surprise you, more than likely. I like it. You got the good banner. You got a good profile icon. You got a good video in there that says "Meet our reptiles," and that's important because that's what your videos are about, and I like that. It's a nice touch. It's not, other people put like their most viewed video up there, and you're like, hey, this video's got 300 views, but you know what? I want to introduce you to my reptiles. I love it, man. That's good stuff. I know it's been about a month or so since he's released a video, and you got some catching up to do, my man. But what you can really see right off the bat with his recent uploads is his thumbnail game is like, it looks good, man. Really good. Those thumbnails are like super clickable, and I think maybe you want to let me know, from your analytics, is your click-through rate higher with those thumbnails compared to, let's say, other videos that didn't have those cool-looking thumbnails. So like this zebra cobra one, like this one. I mean, thumbnails are looking a lot. I wouldn't say better, because again, I'm not here to critique your graphic design skills, but they look a lot easier to read when they're small. and he's got lots of YouTube shorts, and that's always a good thing. What's funny about YouTube shorts is not, I mean, just because it's there, the opportunity is there to grow and get all these views and expose your channel to different audiences. But sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. You know, you got like almost 5,000 views on one from a couple months ago. Then like the next one, you got like 100, and I got 56 views on it from a month ago. So I think it really has to do with the the subject matter of the video. That people actually enjoy it. Do they think it's funny? Is it value? Or is it worthy of like their view? I think that like a really good short title really helps with that too, and not just like a short title, but like a good catchy, punchy title. Something that like is going to catch people off guard. Like this, like Snakes Need a Shower Too. It's only got 400 views, but man, that's a cool. I love the thumbnail. I mean, it's just a generated thumbnail from Shorts, but it's a cool title. It's just weird that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But you know what? If it brings in another subscriber or someone to check out your channel, then I guess it's worth it, right? Rock and roll. Yeah, man. Let's see. Let me check out your homepage again. Yeah, I would. Okay, so you got your uploads and you got your shorts. I would also maybe add a couple more rows, customize that a little further, add your playlist, and you could, like I said, add a playlist full of playlists, or just add a singular playlist. I would also put a row for your popular uploads. People always like to see, like, what are you most known for? So go ahead and flesh out that page a little further. That will help out a lot. Your community page, I'm not sure if you have access to that or not. You'll have to let me know. I'm not sure what number you get access to the community tab, if it's 5,000 subscribers or 1,000. Not really sure. And the About Us page is going. So over 400,000 views on this channel. Fantastic job. And really just over a year, maybe a year and a half old. Great job, man. Great job. So yeah, that's Divine Reptiles. So like I said, whether you're into reptiles or not, you're definitely going to want to check out Joe's channel, Divine Reptiles. And he's going to get back on it. Let's see. Yeah, I know, man. He's in the chat. He's talking about the shorts videos. Like here on YouTube, he's like, you get 200 views, but then over on like TikTok, on that snake one in the shower, he got like 2.2 million views on that video. It's just ridiculous. And it's grown. It's grown now. He's got like 10,000 plus followers on TikTok, and it just I don't know. It just seems like people eat that stuff up a lot more on TikTok. That's why I was talking to Luke about YouTube Shorts, about repurposing your YouTube Shorts into TikToks or vice versa, because vertical video is vertical video. So, all right, my man. Thank you so much. What's up, Hippie Cow? Thanks for joining us, man. Good to see you back here again. I will take a look at your channel in just a minute. What is up, Christy White? That would be my wife. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. I'll be home at 5 o'clock or a little after. Christy does a lot for the business. She's like the rock star content writer. She's also my voice of reason, and takes care of a lot of the business side of things. And she's pretty creative too. You know, we're both kind of creative people, which makes a good team together. So, I love you. All right, Hippie Cow, let's do it, man. Let me bring you up here in the Hippie Cow. Right on. Is that a new profile icon I see? Looks cool. I like it. I like the colors on it. All right, here we go. Let me pop it up. Boom. Hippie Cow. Congratulations, hitting over 100 subscribers, my man. That's awesome. I think you were at you were close. You were like in the 90s or something the last time we hung out. Hippie Cow. All right. Cool name. All right, so let's jump in here. 110 subscribers. Congratulations. What you can do now, Hippie Cow, since you have 100 subscribers, is you can claim your custom YouTube URL. So you can go into your YouTube studio and elect to grab the URL, youtube.com/c/Hippie Cow. So you can grab that branded custom branded custom URL, so no one else can grab it if there's not already one out there. If there is, you can do something creative like Hippie Cow YT or Hippie Cow TV or whatever it is. But definitely check that out, Hippie Cow. I would recommend that to any channel that's out there that has over 100 subscribers. You can elect to get your custom URL. My custom URL is, of course, Video Zeus. So it's just a cool way to kind of like grab that social real estate, you know? Like on Instagram, you start an Instagram channel or account called Hippie Cow. It'll be instagram.com/Hippie Cow. And so that's cool for branding purposes. It's easy if you put that link in an email or a social post. It's not all these random letters and stuff. It's something cool and branded. So check that out, Hippie Cow. He's saying I haven't uploaded anything else but changed some of the thumbnails. All right. I would since I think you're serious about growing a channel. You've hit 100 subscribers, so that's going to motivate you. I would work on a channel banner, get something cool going, something that reflects what your channel is ultimately about, which I believe it's about drawing or teaching people how to draw better, maybe some shortcuts for drawing. So I would recommend creating that channel banner and just letting people know that you're a real channel. I like your profile icon. You said it's not new, or maybe it is, but it's cool. It's hard to read the word Hippie Cow in there. It gets lost. And since it's a Hippie Cow, I would try and find some cool image of a cow. Maybe like a cow face with like a peace signs in his eyes, or like, I don't know. Hippie Cow, it's like tie-dye, cow face, something cool. Do that for your channel banner as well. Let's take a look at your videos to go through and look at some of your thumbnails. He's saying he's updated some thumbnails. Okay. I'm trying to find some, and I'm not. Okay. No, I'm just looking, my man. Okay. Yeah, you've got thumbnails. That's great. Custom thumbnails look cool. Keep working, It's hard to tell that you have custom thumbnails going here. There are some, and I don't remember which ones didn't have custom thumbnails the last time, so I'm not, trying to call you out or anything. Like this one right here, the Hippie Cow drone pictures one. There it is right there. It's got text in there, but it's too small to read. You got some text here. This is good stuff. It's easy to read. This computer desk one, easy to read. It's good. Keep tinkering with that. Let me know what you're using to make those custom thumbnails. You got like an app on your phone, or are you using like Canva or something like that? Let me know in the chat. I'd be happy to suggest, I'm just curious about what you're using. That way maybe it can. What I typically like to do is, early on I was all about putting text on the thumbnail just because I think it helps reinforce like the title and the subject of the video. And so I like to put nice big bold text on there, so it's like super easy to read on like a really small mobile screen. And that way people know Not only, when you're scrolling and you're looking for a video to watch, you're not always like reading the titles of the videos. You're more so like looking for cool looking thumbnails to click on. So if you can make clickable thumbnails, you're going to get a lot more views because your click-through rate's going to increase on your videos. Like the video you have from 2 weeks ago looks like a YouTube short. That's good. You don't need custom thumbnails on YouTube shorts. The spiral pattern video is hard to tell if that's a custom thumbnail that you made. Would just reiterate that, like on this one, spiral pattern here, that the like button that you have in there on that thumbnail is being blocked by the timestamp. So just keep that in mind, that the bottom right corner is off limits when you're creating thumbnails. Don't ever put text or an image that's really important to be right there. I would try this, Hippie Cow. Maybe like like the medieval soldier video, drawing a medieval soldier, or even like the Labrador. I would like put like a side by side thumbnail, like the soldier like half drawn, and then on this side, the soldier fully drawn, so people can see the progression of the drawing, and perhaps that you're going to teach them to draw the entire thing, or show them how you draw the entire thing. So try that side by side format. I think that could be cool. Good stuff, my man. Overall, in terms of your channel homepage, I would try and flesh this out a little bit further. Add some playlists to this homepage. Add a row for popular uploads. Like I said with Joe, people like to know like what you're most known for video is, and that can help just brand the channel. And you can do all that inside the customization tab inside the YouTube Studio. So definitely check that out. Hippie Cow, let me know in the chat below what your next video is going to be. Let me know what it is. Maybe we can figure out a cool title and a cool thumbnail that you can try. Try some of these techniques I'm sharing to see if it can generate a lot more views for these videos. Let's look at your most viewed video. 8,000, man. Boom. I love it, man. It's a puzzle. The other one's a drawing, Duke, from a game. That's cool. Like I said in one of the other videos or live streams, is trying to double down on some of your most popular videos, especially the ones that have over 1,000 views. I would go back and make another video that's similar to that video with a very similar title and better thumbnail to kind of like re-enhance the interest in that subject. Could lead to more 1,000 views, more people coming to your channel, all that good stuff. Yes, perfect, man. He says, I think I'm going to do a Christmas theme drawing. That's awesome, man. Good timing too. So yeah, get that out sooner than later, so folks can actually enjoy trying to draw that or watching you draw it before the Christmas holiday is over. Because once it's over, folks are not going to care about Christmas trees and snowmen. So I would definitely get up on that. So a Christmas themed drawing. Let me check this out real quick. I'm going to jump over into a tool that I use called Morning Fame. And we're just going to do a brief search. How to draw a Christmas tree. And so what this tool does is it kind of gives you, helps give you ideas for videos to make. And based off of my channel statistics is what these grades here are pertaining to, but what you can take from this is that number right there where it says 60, or two things. The search phrase, how to draw a Christmas tree. I don't know, Hippie Cow, if you were wanting to draw a Christmas tree, but just for kicks, make a video called How to Draw a Christmas Tree and title it exactly like that. And in your video, like, teach someone how to draw a cool looking Christmas tree. You know, make sure that you tell them like what type of pencil you use, or the best paper, or whatever it is, or the best technique for the triangles and the jagged edges. Make that video. What's cool about this tool right off the bat for you is that we've identified that this is a search term that people are searching for on YouTube and Google, and if you can capitalize on that, okay? It's also showing you the number 60, which out of 100 is a lot of search volume. So that number represents search volume. And so if you can make a video called How to Draw a Christmas Tree and have a really cool thumbnail, maybe it's the finished, maybe it's the side-by-side, before and after, or just the finished Christmas tree, and letting people know what it will look like when they're done. Make it colorful or whatever it is. Make it big enough so people can see it inside the thumbnail. And I almost guarantee you that you're gonna get a lot of views for that video. More views than you typically maybe would. And you can do this if you don't have morning fame, which I don't think you do, and that's totally fine. Go on YouTube right now and type in How to Draw a Christmas Tree, and you will see all the other videos that are currently ranking for that search term. And so what that can give you is the idea of how to make a cool looking thumbnail that would be on par with these other thumbnails listed here. These videos got tons of views, 2.7 million views. You could even watch a couple of them, get some ideas about how they film their videos or how they instruct in their videos, and try to mimic that in your videos. Doing that will only make you a better video creator and a better instructor, and perhaps a better artist. You seem like you're a pretty good artist already. You blow me out of the water. Like this one right here. I love it. It looks like a fun Christmas tree that like kids could draw, that maybe I could draw. This one right here, more realistic, a little more difficult to draw. So, again, it's going to depend on what your style is, Hippie Cow. But consider that, my man. Use YouTube to find these search terms. How to draw a Christmas tree for kids. How to draw a girl. How to draw Christmas stuff. These are all search terms that people are looking for, and you can take advantage of that to get more views onto your videos. That's my nugget, my man. So next week when I do this live stream, Hippie Cow, that's your challenge. At least one video, how to draw a Christmas tree, or how to draw Christmas stuff. Something like that, like you said in the chat. Make the video, make it happen, title it with that title, and make a really cool thumbnail, and let's see what it does in a week. Love it. Thank you so much for being here, Hippie Cow. Travis Huffstetler, what is going on, my man? What is happening? Let's look at your channel, see what you've been up to lately. Yeah, all right, here we go. I'm popping in here. Travis Huffstetler is a lifestyle photographer known for lots of cool things. One of them being capturing the greatest looking sunsets and sunrises on the East Coast. And he's a class act, cool guy, good friend of mine. And he's been doing some cool stuff with video. He's kind of been like, I don't know, I wouldn't say you're like my protege, right? But when I first met you, you were like your skill level was down here. Now it's like up here, and now you're fully capable. You're like a great photographer. You're a great video maker. You do the vlogs. You do your live streams on Facebook and on YouTube. So you're not afraid of being on the camera. So you got a lot of potential. Am I looking at your most? I know you have a couple channels, and am I looking at your most recent channel? Let me know in the chat. But yeah, you could definitely do a lot more, and you know that. And taking some of the things I've talked about with Hippie Cow, who says challenge accepted. Do that video, my man. I can't wait to see it. Travis has got some videos up here. It's been a couple months, it looks like, since he's posted. He knows that. And I think it's a matter of trying to find, like, what's the theme of the channel, Right now it's just a hodgepodge of stuff. And that's totally cool because, as creators, we have to get inspired. We have to make videos. We have to have fun making videos. We have to enjoy the journey of being a video creator, first and foremost. And you got to make videos that you want to make, that you're passionate about making, regardless if you're serious about growing a YouTube channel. Certainly back in the day when before I did a YouTube channel, I used YouTube as my portfolio. I would put all the videos I made for my clients on YouTube so I could link to them to show other people to get more business. So I was not focused on like YouTube growing a channel. I was just using YouTube as a video hosting service, basically. But Travis, you got some good content, like ideas that we've talked about, and certainly some of your videos have taken off. Let's see. Let me go to your most popular video. Is the alligator swimming on Surfside Beach. I was with you that day. We were flying drones over that thing. That was crazy. That was about this alligator was, I don't know, it wasn't a huge alligator, but nonetheless, it was like, what, 20 feet from the shoreline, And it was, luckily, it was later in the afternoon, so people were like starting to get out of the water to go eat dinner and all that. So there weren't a lot of people in the water, and we just happened to be in the right place at the right time. And that video has done well for you on YouTube, and I know it blew up on Instagram as well. So, but nonetheless, always try to be working towards a channel theme, a channel focus. Hippie Cow, Divine Reptiles, they have channel focuses. Channel focus is, what is your channel about? It's easier to appeal to an audience about a singular umbrella topic versus a lot of different random videos. It's easier for people to jump on board and subscribe to your channel if they know that they can come to your channel to learn how to draw. If you then make a video about playing with Legos, that's a disconnect, and people will tune out, So Hippie Cow, for you, I know you're still new in the journey. If the drawing thing is something that you're passionate about, I would stick to that as your channel focus. Joe over at Divine Reptiles, him and I started that channel together. Certainly he's the face and brains behind it, but early on we talked about what he was like super passionate about. He had a channel before this. It was a toy channel, reviewing toys with his son, cool videos, super competitive space. And he wasn't getting the traction like he wanted to, he was putting all this effort into making videos and just wasn't getting views because, you know, as well as I do, toy videos, unboxings, kids playing with toys is like everywhere and everyone's doing it. And so it's super hard to break into and do it well. And so we talked a lot about channel focus, like what was Joe's superpower? What could Joe make 100 videos about and not be sick of? And that was reptiles, because he's like a reptile guy. He's got like all these reptiles in his house, and so we come up with it together. We were like, you're going to make a channel about reptiles, and the rest is history. Now he's got 3.5 thousand subscribers, and he's making money from YouTube, and all is well. And certainly he's still got a lot more work to do, and he's just getting started. So channel focus is huge on YouTube. Huge. Isn't that right, Jason Paul? What's going on, Jason Paul? Dropping into chat. Yo. What's happening, man? You at work? You at home? What is going on? So we've been sharing lots of we've been looking at YouTube channels, reviewing channel banners, thumbnails, titles, giving Hippie Cow some inspiration to go out there and make a video that's gonna blow up. It's been good. It's been a good stream so far. Jason Paul, let me know if you have any questions about anything. Travis as well. Divine Reptiles. Really appreciate y'all being here. I enjoy doing the live streams. It's fun. Takes me some time to get over yourself and just do it. But nonetheless, we're here and we're doing it. So happy to do this on a weekly basis. Still tinkering with the times. I think I went live 2 weeks ago at around like 12 noon Eastern time, and I think we had a lot more viewers on the stream than we have had today. But nonetheless, I'm here and we're doing it, so I appreciate your time. And it seems like a lot of people go back and watch the stream after the fact on the replay to gather that value that I'm dropping. And so yeah, let's check out the Video Zeus channel, just in case you haven't been to my channel in a bit. What's cool about this channel is that I'm experimenting with this channel. It's been a journey. I'm still experimenting with content on the channel. Certainly some videos do well, others videos don't do well, but the most important thing is it doesn't discourage me. I keep pressing on. I keep making videos, trying to give you value. And look, I'm not here to make videos to go viral and to get all these views. I make videos because I love making videos, right? Jason Paul knows that. Jason Paul's a creator. Like, making videos is in his DNA. So, so I'm always experimenting with new video topics, but it's always centered around a channel focus of video, whether it's video production, editing, marketing, or video conferencing. It's got some sort of video part in it, and certainly you all have appreciated that. Jason Paul says, John Bullock, and I appreciate you, man. John Bullock, what is up, man? So glad to have you guys in the chat, and you guys do some killer content over at the airport in Charlotte. Some of that stuff you all do and put together is just very high-end looking and looks great. So keep it up. JB asking me about the recent stock market crash. To be honest, I don't even look at that stuff. I don't follow it. I'm not a trader, or I'm not a stock guy. My friends always get on me about it. I should be in the Bitcoin and stuff like that. I'm not. It's just not even on my radar. But I actually, what's funny about the market crash back in like 2009, when that crash happened, that's the year I started my business, and as the market was tanking, my business was growing, and so I always take that, as a reflection on, just because the corporate America stock market is crashing, doesn't mean your life is over. It doesn't mean you can't go out and create and do something that you're passionate about. I had a full-time job. I left that full-time job to pursue my business full-time, and I did that 3 months before my first kid was born. So it was a giant leap of faith, and I have never looked back since. So it's been an incredible journey. What is going on, Raw Dog Ralph? Thanks for being here, my man. Dropping the fire. Yes. Good stuff. Raw Dog Ralph, let's see here. Do you have a YouTube channel? Let's check it out. Type it in. Raw Dog Ralph. Agent in the field. What's going on, brother? 146 subscribers. That's awesome. Good stuff. Looks like you're having fun with video, and that's awesome, man. That is so cool. I love to see how people evolve themselves through the video game. It's cool. Picking up girls, right on. Maybe that's a lesson in how to pick up girls. Good stuff. How to overcome approach anxiety. Okay. Hey, you know what? Okay, I get it. I get like your channel focus, like you're like the expert on how to like talk to girls, and that's awesome. I love it. I kind of see your channel focus, right? I love that thumbnail. I love that text on this thumbnail right there. That background is blurry. It's got you. You look cool and suave. Some of your content is certainly not PG, but hey, man, let's like capitalize on this, dude. Let me show you, Raw Dog. If you're still in the chat, let me show you something, man. Let me show you how you can maximize the video. Okay, so let's take how to overcome approach anxiety. It sounds like it's a very specific topic. I'm not sure how well known of a topic that is. What I mean is, I don't know if people are actually typing that in to a search engine like Google or YouTube. But let's check it out. Jump over here onto Morning Fame. How to overcome approach. There we go. So you were targeting a search term, a known search term, whether you knew that or not. The fact that you went after a searchable topic, boom, that's huge. Let's check it out. So what this tool does, among other tools out there, is one, it validates that this is actually a search term people are actually looking for. The double check mark there next to 26, the double check mark means that this is being searched on YouTube and Google. And the 26 is a number out of 100, and that represents the search volume. So 26 out of 100, not a lot of search volume for that topic, but nonetheless, you made the video because you were passionate about making the video, and that's what you got to do. The grades right there. Now, these grades are based off of my channel because my channel is logged in here. But basically, what these grades would do is these E's and this B are grades that tell you that whether you should make this video or not. And more importantly, whether this video would actually show up in search results on YouTube. So YouTube got top 20, on Google it's top 10. So that's what this tool does, is it helps you validate your ideas for videos to let you know if you make this video, if you spend all this time making these videos, that they're actually going to rank in search results. And if they can rank in search results, it's going to expose your video to more people, and thus you're going to get a lot more views and then subscribers from your videos showing up in search results. And these videos that are listed right here are the same videos that are show up on YouTube if you had searched for this topic. I'm scrolling down to see if your video pops up in the top 20, and there it is at the very bottom. You can't see it on my screen because it's cut off, but at the very bottom of the top 20, your video is there. Now, how to get that video up there would be to, like I said, I like this thumbnail that you have on your channel for how to overcome approach anxiety. It's cool. It looks cool. It's maybe a little hard to read. Maybe make that text white, make it pop out a little bit more. Maybe put a picture of a girl on there, or maybe it's a picture of you talking to a girl to really make that connection. I like this topic. I think it's a cool topic that I think a lot of guys or girls would eat up. So I think if you're serious about growing this channel and growing into this topic, if you were to take advantage of this, I don't want to type it in, but I'm going to type it in. How to get laid fast. How to get laid easy on Tinder. Insight. There's a lot of variations here, but as maybe raw dog as it is, it's the searchable topic. Okay, so use this is just me typing in the YouTube, how to get laid. So those drop that the drop down right there is telling you other search phrases that people are typing into Google and YouTube, and so those are other video ideas that potentially you could then make. Let's just pop this into Morning Fame just for fun. There's your title, How to Get Laid Easy. All right, so not a lot of search volume. Let's see where you rank. Let's see if you rank. You're not ranking in top 20. So, I would maybe try and sensationalize the title. Certainly, it's 2 months old, so going back and changing the title now won't really do much. You can always change the thumbnail, and that might help. It's a cool topic, Raw Dog. I have to admit, it's edgy, but it's cool. I mean, I could have definitely used some of this advice back in the day. So, good stuff, my man. Looking at your channel page, no, I get your banner now. Agent in the field. That's clever. If you're can be more consistent with your video uploads, so it's always good to aim for one video a week, whether that's a full upload or a YouTube short. One video a week is great. I would flesh out the homepage of your channel a little bit more. Inside your YouTube studio, you can go into the customization tab and you can add more rows on your channel. So one additional row you should add is popular uploads. Another row you should add is a playlist, or a playlist full of playlists. And then you have your shorts shelf here, and that's great. So just a couple more rows just to let people know you have more content, even though you have 13 videos uploaded. But try and hit that one video a week thing. I know, and it looks like you I mean, you're doing videos about topics that are like searchable. So coming up with ideas, use this technique. How to pick up girls. That's another topic you could do. And whether you use morning fame or not, just by typing it into YouTube, you can see that people are actually searching for it. But if you want to jump on the morning fame, I can put a link in the, just let me know if you wanted to. I can put it in the chat. It's by invite only. Let me see if I can. I'm going to put the invite link in the chat. So you can only join morning fame if you're invited. So if you guys want to jump into morning fame, you can do that right there. Morning fame, they do have a free account where you can use it every 24 hours for free, but then you have to wait a whole another day to use it again, I think. And then I think it's like $9 a month to use it. I use this thing for every video, every client video. It just helps me validate the topics and the potential to rank a video. And as we can see on this one, how to pick up girls, 75 search volume. That's huge. It's out of 100, so that's great. It's got 1 check mark, but we know that that's being searched in YouTube and Google alone. So I don't know why it's only 1 check mark. And then also, additionally, you don't have to be in morning fame to see this, but how to pick up girls is to search it. Well, I guess what I'm looking at for is their thumbnails. And man, I guess the thumbnails aren't great on this page, surprisingly. They're a lot different than they showed up on this one. But I was just trying to show you, like, if you can make cool thumbnails like this, or sensationalize it like this, do this one, or the top one, how to pick up girls. Those are cool thumbnails that people will want to click on. A guy's face doesn't scream clickable, but certainly 1.2 million people clicked on that video. So what do I know? But anyways, my man, I love it. Thank you so much for being here and allowing me to talk about your channel and perhaps give you some ideas. So join me next week, man. Make a video between now and next week. Do it with a search term. Make a cool thumbnail. And let's review it again and see how it does. All right. Let me know in the chat below any questions you have about anything other than the stock market. Because as JB learned, I know nothing about the stock market other than that you shouldn't be worried about the stock market. Because regardless of what's going on in the world, keep it local. Keep it you, right? All right. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Video Zeus live stream. Once again, I am Brian, and I appreciate your time and your support as I have grown this channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.